So, we're going to keep pushing to get free, right? So, no one is talking to any color that has been processed. Okay, so when you're quietly thinking and you're maybe looking around the shops or the posters that are on the buses and stuff like that, all the colors of that processed signage and brands, you don't have a conversation with that. I don't have a conversation with that. Those colors stay on the box and don't travel, and they don't speak to us, and they don't travel with us, and there's no impact to us from any color printed or dyed onto anything. So that doesn't affect us and has no impact on our consciousness and doesn't overreach our natural consciousness, because we can look at the nature's colors and know what is true. So when we want to know what's true, we look outside the window, we're looking at nature, and we're seeing what's true, because we're keeping our eyes on natural things and moving and keeping our eyes on the natural colors of the sky and the plant life and stuff like that. Well, I'm doing that now, looking at the yew tree and the ash tree next to it, and keeping myself grounded with the natural colors of nature, so that when I'm thinking and talking to the highest, I'm looking at the natural colors. I'm trying not to look through glass, so I try to look at the sky naturally, out to the horizon, and see the true, without any feelings or anything in the way of my truth. And all that is here is truth, honesty, respect, justice, and a way forward that is good for my purpose, for nature's purpose, and for the growth of the species that want to do this, that are worthy of being on this journey with us, right? So we're happy about that, and we're glad not to talk to those colors anymore. They can't talk to us ever again, and they can't reach us. They've got no hold over us, and all colors in food has no hold over us, and all frequencies that are engineered in food and drink and in fabrics and things like that, all engineered frequencies, none of them can reach us. They're far away from our true natural consciousness, and they can't reach us, because that is a processed, engineered color method of communication that failed to overreach nature's way. And we found out about it, and the digital ink realm and the natural ink realm, you're both in trouble. So you both need to get together, okay, and talk to each other about what you need to do to get out of what mistakes have been made. Okay, so the sensible of those two realms need to get together and discuss the rainbow, what it is, what should be, right? What is the rainbow? Do you know? I haven't got any lines in my rainbow, so I don't segment my colors. Okay, so that's you've got, to align. You say it's all about alignment, coming back to nature. You've got to get back to the natural ink and tapestry and colors of nature, because that's the highest element of nature. Is that light code, is color code, right? That's the highest element. That's the highest force of nature, is the color, okay, of nature. So when the light's on, you can see the color. When the light's off, there's no color, okay. So there's no control, there's no power, right? So at night time, that's when all of the saved up manipulation during the day starts to be go around, and then they go and get another load for the next day. Right? So they can't do that anymore. So they can't feed off our light during the sunshine period and use it against us at night. So that's no longer a pattern of that. That's gone away. You saw that, has gone, poof, and we don't have that. So we see the colors, and no packaging can feed. So the color on the packaging does not feed, and there's no method to take from the color on the packaging. So, for example, let's look at the color on the packaging, right? So let's say this, right? wax melt, right? Rhubarb, right? So there's no impact to rhubarb from this nutmeg rhubarb colour, right? So we're going to check that, right? Let's do it in evidence, right? Oh look, we're doing it live. Usually I do this on my own with Iris, right? We're actually doing it together. Right. So you see the colour of that, right? So you see the colour, right? And that's called wax melts rhubarb. Okay. Now you see where that colour's pointing to. What impact does it have on rhubarb? You see that? Okay. And you see what radon it's using, and what radon rainbow that is, right? And you see that there is a colour map for this brand, right? So they've got their own colour map of programming for this stuff. So when they melt it, then does it forge? What does it forge? You know, what have they put on it? So we can't see in the ingredients what spells on it, what castings on it. So we don't want to know because we can't see it. So we don't want to know what they've hidden in any colour to affect us. So we don't see it, we don't know it, we don't talk to it, and it doesn't bother us. And all of that brand ranking bullshit goes away because they have got no cause to harm us anymore, because their fuel was the colour, using colour to manipulate us by the overwhelming amount of printing and posters and signage and things like that we see in our day-to-day life. So the people in the countryside are a bit further away from all of that than the people in the cities. So they might be a bit more aware than the people in the cities, because they see a lot of colour all day long, and then some of them don't even look out the window. They're just sat in front of a screen all day, then in the pub, and then back home, and they're not looking at the scenery, right? So try and get yourself out in nature if you're feeling sad, or even if you can't get out in nature, open the window, look out and look at the colours. Just look at the natural colours and just say, I'm natural colour, my soul's natural colour to me, all my colours are natural to me, true to me, and I am growing from within. All my colours I remember, all my colours I've earned are true to me. No one else can take them, and no one can feed off them, and no one, that was my foot, no one can allow